Hello everybody, welcome back. Wednesday, we were playing in the garden. Oops, that tree's coming through the wall, but that doesn't look bad. I've just noticed it as I took a step backwards. We're in the back of the building. We do have an entrance to exit, back door to the rest of this area here. And I did put in a couple of these flowers. Let's go closer and land, otherwise it'll throw us in there. Yesterday we moved the bins, so the bins are right here if people need to chuck stuff away, and I put in a little bit of greenery here just to make it look fresher, nicer, and just sort of cheer the place up. I've got a bench down there. I suppose if you're wanting to have a private chat on your phone, there's that opportunity if you want to just go and grab some fresh air. And then on this side, if you remember me saying, I'm going to put this all the way along that curved area. So I have done that. I think it looks pretty good. I've also changed the colors of these tables and chairs. Made the tables light grey and the chair slightly darker grey. Let me know if you like it. Wouldn't mind a water feature, but we don't have a working water feature. But we've still got these little curves here, which I think look really cute with all these flowers hanging over. And I also promised to show you once I'd moved the, what would you call it, barbecue, not braai, barbecue area over so that it lined up with the beautiful tall chimney that we put here on the side of the building. So here it is. I moved it over, closed that off, shortened the couch and put the table on this side, and I think that looks pretty good. We also have a light here, a light switch. So in the evening you can see what you're doing, and the garden will light up as well. You'll see the lights in the garden as well. So let me know what you think. We've got a pot of flowers there, and then if we go backwards and look from the front, ooh, these are a little sticky outy, aren't they? Have a feeling. Let's see if I can. Yeah, we're gonna have to move them in a smidgen. Is that pushing my luck too far? Are we going to totally? Oh, that should be okay. The flowers still peek through them, and it doesn't look so messy. I don't care if the neighbor's messy. That's their problem if it's going through into there. I just don't want it coming through into our side, so it looks ugly. There we go. So if we're standing in the street here, there we go, it's going to pop me very close here. If we're standing in the street, unfortunately we can't really get to that little section of grass there, but the trees are now blocking the majority of the area. You can see, I swear I tried to reset my settings again. I think it is the lights. Let's switch these lights off and see if we still have that flickering. Let's do that. Switch the fire off and go stand back over there and see if it looks better. Yeah, it's not as flickery. So that's what it will look like from the street, and I think that's pretty good. I've put this tree back here so it is part of the pair, and then if we go over this side, the only thing you will see is that tree, and I think, whoops, I'm going to copy that over and cover the wooden wall, so it looks nice and green there. I swear I've done this a number of times, and every time I do it, the damn things come back. So I suppose I can use the cheat option on this, but we don't have that much grass to fuss with. So that is what the gardens are looking like. Let me know what you think. The next thing we need to do is finish unit number 3, 4. I'm not going all the way up the stairs. I'm just going to zoot through here and land. And you'll notice I have dressed the area a little bit. What do you think of the table lamps? They're actually overhead lights that I've flipped and then put little boxes underneath them. So I think it's quite fun. But they're fairly effective as little, very basic table lamps that are not so short, because the other ones sort of come to here. And this room is so tall it needed a slightly larger lamp. I've put some stuff on the wall there. I've placed that there so that plant actually makes sense. I've also remembered to put a cooktop and a hood in the kitchen and a coffee machine, of course. We've got vertical blinds, no, horizontal blinds, I always get confused. Colored them the slightly more drab color, I think, or to the very darkest of the purest colors. One of the two, but I think they look pretty good in here. They sort of in the same family, but they don't match perfectly. I like the fact that it's not pure matchy-matchy. We've got a plant, well, a vase, a couple of odds and ends lying around, and of course we have our chopping board and our knife. Looking into the dining room, we've got curtains in here now, and a plant, and some more of the bulrushes. They actually look quite nice in the colors that we have here. This has also been dressed. Oh, and we've got a little cupboard here on the end of the kitchen counters, and it's got a few odds and ends that you can see. I've just pushed the stuff in. I should probably just pull this out, but hey, it's got a couple of cookbooks and a couple of odds and ends in there. So I think we're looking pretty cute. So we've got the computer, we've got an oil lamp just to be quirky, the desk organizer and a couple of odds and ends, game, some stuff, magazine over here. And then going up the stairs, we have done this room, which is fairly masculine, but I really like it. And now we're going to do the second bedroom. Now I was looking at this, and these colors are very intense, and we don't really have the ability to play too much with colors here. So we're going to see how we go. I do want to, speaking of that, put that against the wall there. And then this one, damn it, is taller. And because it's specifically placed in line with everything else, we can't do much with it. Can we? This is the same size as that one. Have we got? Okay, am I landing? Alright, what have we got here? That is the 6x4. Do we have Killa? No, geez. Kila. Kilimanjaro. Okay, that's 7x4. 5 by 3. So that's the next one down, which will line up. How bad will that be if I put it outside here? Okay, it's not as wide. If you look at that, so it's going to actually throw it off. You know what? We're just going to live with it. We'll cover it with something. We'll make a plan. We can make it a feature. It's off-centered as well, which doesn't help. We'll see how that goes. I might just cover that whole wall with curtains. So the first thing we need to decide is who's going to live in this room. What is their style? And are we looking at a second adult or third adult? Are we looking at a teenager? No, don't go there. Don't go there. How many colors do we have in this? Not many. It's quite sad. If there were more colors in that, that would be fun to play with. Swirls. I don't want fish. Really don't want fish. Alright, as usual, let's start at the bottom and work our way upwards. That could be fun. Alright, if we made the base color white, let's play with what we've got here. We want to go for pink, a green. It could be fun, but I don't know if that'll work with what we have outside the door there. That's the faded, and then that is the drab. Small or big? Let's see. It's very subtle, which I'm not opposed to. Alright, here's a thought. If we go for that color, the drab sea green, no, yes, the drab sea green. Try that again, should we? Yes, drab sea green. That also could be fun. Then we've taken it up a notch and added the base color to it, which is quite pretty. I quite like that. And it doesn't glare in, totally opposing the color in the passage. I like it. Let me know what you think, but I think that's quite cool. And whoever lives in this room will enjoy it, I think. Okay, so we've got the same flooring as we have outside. We carry that through. We're going to keep the brick walls because that makes sense. Let's close this door. That is centered. And now we can have some fun. Do we? Which way do we put the bed? Which way can we put the bed, and do we use a double? That's a very good question. All those questions are good questions. Should we? That literally is going to cover the majority of that window. Okay, here's a thought. Here's a good thought. If I put in these curtains, going to fit, but if we literally put them from edge to edge, they probably would. So literally that whole wall is curtained. Then we can change that. Maybe go with a soft. What do we do? Do we go with bad? We've totally overcome the issue. That horrible window. What do you think? I said we could make it a feature, and therefore that would be easy. All right, back to beds. I'm more tempted to use that one. Perhaps this one. Something fairly simple, and we can always build up a headboard. So what would we want to do with that color? Do we want to introduce a dark? Do we want to introduce a white? Let's play with that. I'm thinking we used this color as the base. So should we go for the slightly deeper color or keep? Let's go for the slightly deeper color. And we can change it. Mattress definitely white, because you know me. Alright, so there is, wow, look at that. That bed fits perfectly against those. But I wouldn't mind giving it a bit of personality. Let's move it away from the curtains a little bit. Should we do a 4-poster? Because that could be fun. Let's see. Where's my little block of joy? Should we do... I don't want to do too chunky, but I would like to see you there. Center it again. All right, let's play with you, shall we? How tall should we make something like this? Should we leave it fairly slim? Because if you look at the width of the headboard, that will work. Just trying to get it right. Maybe up to the height of the windows. What do you say? Up to there. Pop these here and play with them. Okay, now bring you in, move you over. We will only know if that actually is lined up once we have the cross pieces. So I'm not going to argue with it right this very minute. Okay, let's do cross pieces. I've left that little gap there because we're going to need it. I can play with it. As you can see, it doesn't quite line up. That's okay, we can make it fit. That's better. Okay, let's resize that and then we know what we're working with. Clearly not that size. That size. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, let's move this a little bit. Let's see if we've got it right this time. Better. We just have to be 100% sure. I'm sure you guys don't want me to sit here, to watch me sit here and fiddle with this forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color it so you guys have an idea of what I'm doing, and then I'll make it all pretty later. So that's what my thought process is with this. And then we can use glossy wood. No, we don't. Let's see how that looks. I think that's quite cute, just something different. I haven't done 4 posters for ages. I think the last 4 poster I did was in the Beetlejuice house. Finish that completely. I think that's cute. And it is lined up in the middle, which is awesome. And then we can put some bedside tables. Where are my cupboards? More storage. Now again, we're not totally in love with a crazy vibe, but I think that would be no, maybe this, just something simple, very simple, not too fancy. We can always put some plant material growing up. Am I correct in saying that looks like it's not the right color? Is that more the color? There we go, that's fine. Green. Yes, that looks better, I think. It's going to be quite a bright room, but I think it'll be quite cute. And then against this wall we can find a wardrobe. Now again, something very simple, and I think I'm going for this because we have the option to just use the plain wood instead of the colours, and it's slim fitting. It'll fit nicely, and we will have a place to put a mirror or something like that, and that lines up perfectly there. So I think that's very cool. And then perhaps give us just a bit more storage. See if this is going to work, because you know these things are in pain. We're going to do open or closed. Maybe that. Well, let's check it before. Oh, look at that. That works. All right, let's copy that onto that. Actually is not bad. Quite like that. Let me know what you think. And then obviously we are going to have to do something on these windows. I don't know if we still want to go with these over the top curtains continued, or if we should put blinds there. I think this is going to be a fun little bedroom. Alright, what should we go with? We've got a red, we've got purple if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know which ones are the skinniest ones. I think it's the red one. That would be cute. I need to finish the bed before I actually add that. But if I put that around, that's actually too long, isn't it? How long is that? That one would actually be better. It's got a hint of orange in that one as well. Maybe put that around, especially the top of the bed. We can maybe put a couple of strips across here. We could even, let's see. Yeah, my brain is working too fast as usual. Am I crazy? Maybe. Why won't you just stand up? Dang it. Let's make it the right width at least. Will it allow me to let's see how far we can go before it pops through. Okay, so that would be okay, now let's see, can we do this? Oh yes, it lets me. Ooh. We're in the wardrobe. Something like that, just for something different. It's a headboard, but it can also be patterned. Shall we look at some patterns? I was thinking we've got the feathers on the wall, so maybe we should go for, let's see, maybe something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe just spots? Where were those spots? There they were. I would prefer a white background and a... Really? Why is it giving me a hard time? Can you see as I'm looking at the headboard? Can you see the ripple on that horrible pillow? It's awful. I don't know if I like that. Alright, does any of these change that horrible ripple? No. Maybe the fluffy. Okay, we're going to scrap that. What we'll do is we'll just get a proper one. That one. It doesn't have this horrible ripple in it. Let's do the suede and stay with white for now, because really nobody got time for that. You see that it still has a ripple. That's irritating. Why? Oh well. The only other thing we can do is take a block and put fabric on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. If I put you there, just won't have the curved edges, which I like. Alright, change you. Oh, no, not change you. Fabric. Suede. Doesn't have the curviness that I like. Maybe we can steal the curves. You see, as soon as the texture comes through, it actually, see that? From a distance it will be fine. Do we want it to just be fine? I'm not sure, but I quite like that. And then for bedside lights, maybe we should go for these crazy things. I don't know. if I like that. I think they're just too much. Maybe we should do these. Go for a light steel bad. Just wish it was. I wish it was a little more exciting. I don't really want to get too tall. Perhaps we have to go for a slightly taller bedside table. Buy this and see how tall that is. It's not that tall either. See, that is bigger. If we put that on there, it does become a little more statement. It's just very curvy. With the new headboard on this bed, it actually feels a little bit better. Ooh. Up here. Don't know about you, but I'm not sure how I'd feel about having this light shooting at me in my eyes. But it does feel better. Let's see. Did we copy that onto there? Yes, we did. Okay. It's very soft and subtle, and maybe it needs something with some oomph. I think it needs something. What does it need? Does it need to be a different color wood? These are all too red. Go grey again. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should I go more intense on the bedclothes? Should I introduce really bright colors somewhere? Maybe I need to play with these more. bring it out. That could be fun because it sort of tones in with some of the leaves there. Maybe we should go one up. Do something like that. Do we want to go? I think that's too orange. Is that too intense for the sort of dreamy feel that we have in the bedroom? Or would that be fun? Let me know. And then we need to find something to put on the wall. And you know, we need, again, something interesting, something with a little bit of, should we do with a two-colored frame? We go with maybe bronze. Something like that, but the colors are very sure. That could be fun. And of course we've got these pictures here. It's too watery, maybe something like this. I think that's too deep and intense. I'm going to put it on the wall. Then I'm going to change the frame. No, too dark. Still too dark. Dang it. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think of that. I think if it was a watercolor, it would be perfect, but I think it's just too dark. Maybe that. That could be fun. It does have the feel of the colors we have in the room. Maybe something like that. That just appeals to me now. Again, might feel a little too dark. Should we change the wood in the bedroom? All right, I'm standing here debating for ages and ages. So I'm going to walk away from this room now and come back to it. I'll make the rest of the bed and I'll look at pictures. once I've made the rest of the bed, I'll put some of this on the bed and see what it looks like. If it looks silly, I shall take it off. And then we can take it from there. So guys, I am going to walk out of here. We've still got the bathroom to do, but that's not going to take long. And then I think pretty much the whole building will be complete. So yay, we're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. Let me know what you think of the room. I really appreciate your opinion, and I will take everything into account that you've told me. In fact, there's my curved block that I put in the corner here, so that actually looks pretty dang good. And I put the coffee machine on top because, yeah, of course. And gotta have coffee. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna stop fapping. Why is it pixelating there? I think I reduced the shadow length. So it's doing something weird with the mirror. So let's go stand over here, so nothing's being weird. So thank you so much for watching. If you've got this far, please subscribe. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.